All right. Welcome to the show. It's Online Crypto Marathon Election Series, Day 2. Good to have you guys on the show. I can see Abraham Daniel. Welcome to the show on Zoom. I can see Ambassador Light twice on the show. Twice I'm seeing the ceiling and I'm seeing the face. Okay, welcome to the show. I can see Pastor Ruth. Good to have you on the show. Welcome to the show. Mawuli, Mawuvi. I'm suspecting what area of Ghana you are living because there have been no lights there. Good to have you on the show. The one and only Yewande Afinuwe. Good to have you on the show. Uzu Wilson, thanks for joining us on the show. Is Online Crypto Marathon. All of you connected on Facebook, on Zoom, on YouTube. I want to welcome every one of you to the show tonight. Is special series, Crypto Marathon. This is the online series, the election series 1 and day 2. All right, welcome to the show, guys. Oh yeah, good to have you guys on the show. Welcome to the show. Angel, thank you so much for stopping by. Good to have you on the show. Awesome, wonderful. Pastor Yomi, thanks for joining us on the show tonight. Good to have you on the show. All right. It's Online Crypto Marathon. And tonight we're talking about blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, how you can change your income from 5 and 6 digits to 7 and 8 digits this year, 2019. Yes, this is your best year ever. It is your best year ever. You can make cryptocurrency, blockchain technology to the 9th year ever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show, guys. I'm super excited to have you guys on the show. Once again, welcome to the show. My name is Favor Sunano, Africa's premier cryptocurrency consultant. I'm super excited to be your host tonight, and I'm so glad to have you guys connected on Facebook, on Zoom, on YouTube. And I know tonight's show is going to be explosive, and I'll start with a video. It's a very insightful video. It's about 16 minutes. Yes. I'm so positive that by the time you finish watching this video, it's a video on the future of money. Guys, you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared. There is no going back. We can only march forward and onwards until rapture takes place. So until the world. But you guys need to be prepared There is glory ahead, but you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared. And so that's why I do quite a lot of research so that you can welcome Mr. Prince Will. Thanks for joining us. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Pastor Yomi. I'm so excited. If it's great to join you on the show. Thank you so much. I'm excited you're on the show. So tonight, we are going to start up with a video series. And I believe when you finish watching this video, your mind will open up and you take advantage of this future that is already right here with us. 16 minutes only, and we'll proceed from there. All right. So I'll quickly share my screen and allow you to participate in this amazing video on the future of money. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I want to tell you about the future of money. Let's start with a story about this culture that lived in Micronesia in the early 1900s called the Yap. Now, I want to tell you about the Yap because their form of money is really interesting. They use these limestone discs called rye stones. Now, the Yap don't actually move these rye stones around or exchange them the way that we do with our coins because rye stones can get to be pretty massive. The largest is about 4 tons and 12 feet across. So the Yap just kind of keep track of who owns what part of what stone. Now there's a story about these sailors that were transporting a stone across the ocean when they ran into some trouble and the stone actually fell in. Now, the sailors got back to the main island and they told everyone what had happened. And everyone decided that actually, yes, the sailors had the stone and why not? It still counted. Even though it was at the bottom of the ocean, it was still part of the Yap economy. Now, you might think that this was just a small culture 100 years ago, but things like this happen in the Western world as well. And the Yap actually still use a form of these stones. In 1932, the Bank of France asked the United States, it was too inconvenient to actually think about shipping all of that gold over to Europe. So instead, someone went to where that gold is being stored and they just labeled it as belonging to France now. And everyone agreed that France owned the gold. It's just like those rye stones. The point I want to make with these two examples is that there's nothing inherently valuable about a dollar or a stone or a coin. The only reason that these things have any value is because we've all decided that they should. And because we've decided that, they do. Money is about the exchanges and the transactions that we have with each other. Money isn't anything objective. It's about a collective story that we tell each other about value, a collective fiction. And that's a really powerful concept. In the past 2 decades, we've begun to use digital money. So I get paid via direct deposit. I pay my rent via bank transfer. I pay my taxes online, and every month a small amount of money is deducted from my paycheck and invested in mutual funds in my retirement account. All of these interactions are literally just changing ones and zeros on computers. There's not even anything physical like a stone or a coin. Digital money makes it so that I can pay someone around the world in seconds. Now, when this works, it's because there are large institutions underwriting every 1 or 0 that changes on a computer. And when it doesn't, it's often the fault of those large institutions, or at least it's up to them to fix the problem. And a lot of times they don't. There's a lot of friction in the system. How long did it take the US credit card companies to implement chip and PIN? Half my credit cards still don't work in Europe. That's friction. Transferring money across borders and across currencies is really expensive. Friction. An entrepreneur in India can set up an online business in minutes, but it's hard for her to get loans and to get paid. Friction. Our access to digital money and our ability to freely transact is being held captive by these gatekeepers. And there's a lot of impediments in the system slowing things down. That's because digital money isn't really mine. It's entries in databases that belong to my bank, my credit card company, or my investment firm. And these companies have the right to say no. If I'm a PayPal merchant and PayPal wrongly flags me for fraud, that's it. My account gets frozen and I can't get paid. These institutions are standing in the way of innovation. How many of you use Facebook Photos, Google Photos, Instagram? My photos are everywhere. They are on my phone, they're on my laptop, they're on my old phone, they're in Dropbox, they're on all these different websites and services. And most of these services don't work together. They don't interoperate. And as a result, my photo library is a mess. Now, the same thing happens when institutions control the money supply. A lot of these services don't interoperate. And as a result, this blocks what we can do with payment, and it makes transaction costs go up. So far, we've been through two phases of money. In an analog world, we had to deal with these physical objects, and money moved at a certain speed, the speed of humans. In a digital world, money can reach much farther and is much faster, but we're at the mercy of these gatekeeper institutions. Money only moves at the speed of banks. We're about to enter a new phase of money. The future of money is programmable. When we combine software and currency, money becomes more than just a static unit of value, and we don't have to rely on institutions for security. In a programmable world, we remove humans and institutions from the loop. And when this happens, we won't even feel like we're transacting anymore. Money will be directed by software, and it will just safely and securely flow. Cryptocurrencies are the first step of this evolution. Cryptocurrencies are digital money that isn't run by any government or any bank. It's money designed to work in a world without intermediaries. Bitcoin is the most ubiquitous cryptocurrency, but there are hundreds of them. There's Ethereum, Litecoin, Stellar, Dogecoin, and those are just a few of the more popular ones. And these things are real money. The sushi restaurant down my street takes Bitcoin. I have an app on my phone that I can use to buy sashimi. It's not just for small transactions. In March, there was a transaction that moved around 100,000 Bitcoins. That's the equivalent of 40 million US dollars. Cryptocurrencies are based on a special field of mathematics called cryptography is the study of how to secure communication. And it's about two really important things. Making information in plain sight and verifying a piece of information source. Cryptography is so many of the systems around us. And it's so powerful that the US government actually classified it as a this is actually classified it as a weapon. During World War II, breaking crypto systems like Enigma was critical to decoding enemy transmissions and turning the tide of the war. Today, anyone with a modern web browser is running a pretty sophisticated crypto system. It's what we use to secure our interactions on the internet. It's what makes it safe for us to type our passwords in and to send financial information to websites. So what the banks used to give us in Bitcoin, I spend by transferring Bitcoin, and I get paid when someone transfers. Chain, which is a list of all of the transactions in Bitcoin, except it's not done through paper. It's done through computer code running on thousands of networked computers around the world. All of these collectively confirming who owns what Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin blockchain is core to how Bitcoin works. But where do Bitcoins actually come from? Well, the code is designed to create new Bitcoin according to a schedule. And the way that it works is that to get those Bitcoin, I have to solve a puzzle, a random cryptographic puzzle. Imagine that we had 15 dice and we were throwing these dice over and over again. Whenever the dice come up all sixes, we say that we win. This is very close to what these computers are all actually doing. They're trying over and over again to land on the right number. And when they do, we say that they've solved the puzzle. The computer that solves the puzzle publishes its solution to the rest of the network and collects its reward, new Bitcoins. And in the act of solving this puzzle, these computers are actually helping to secure the Bitcoin blockchain and add to the list of transactions. Now, there are actually people all over the world running this software, and we call them Bitcoin miners. You can go download the software right now and run it on your computer and try to collect some Bitcoins. I can't say that I would recommend it because right now, the puzzle is so hard and the network is so powerful that if I tried to mine Bitcoin on my laptop, I probably wouldn't see any for about 2 million years. The miners, professional miners, use this special hardware that's designed to solve the puzzle really fast. Now, the Bitcoin network and all of this special hardware, there are estimates that the amount of energy it uses is equivalent to that of a small country. So the first set of cryptocurrencies are a little bit slow and a little bit cumbersome, but the next generation is going to be so much better and so much faster. Cryptocurrencies are the first step to a world with a global programmable money. And in a world with programmable money, I can pay anyone else securely without having to sign up or ask permission or do a conversion or worry about my money getting stuck. And I can send money around the world. This is a really amazing thing. It's this idea of permissionless innovation. The internet caused an explosion of innovation because it was built upon an open architecture. And just like the internet changed the way we communicate, programmable money is going to change the way we pay, allocate, and decide on value. So what kind of world does programmable money create? Well, imagine a world where I can rent out my healthcare data to a pharmaceutical company. They can run large-scale data analysis and provide me with a cryptographic proof that shows that they're only using my data in a way that we agreed, and they can pay me for what they find out. Instead of signing up for streaming services and getting a cable bill, what if my television analyzed my watching habits and recommended well-priced content that fit within my budget that I would enjoy? Imagine an internet without ads, because instead of paying with our attention when we view content, we just pay. Interestingly, things like micropayments are actually going to change the way security works in our world, because once we're better able to allocate value, people will use their money and their energies for more constructive things. If it cost a fraction of a cent to send an email, would we still have spam? We're not at this world yet, but it's coming. Right now, it's like we're in a world that is seeing the first automobile. The first cryptocurrency, like the first car, is slow and hard to understand and hard to use. Digital money, like the horse and carriage, works pretty well, and the whole world economy is built on it. If you were the first person on your block to get a car with an internal combustion engine, your neighbors would probably think you were crazy. Why would you want this large, clunky machine that breaks down all the time, that lights on fire, and is still slower than a horse? But we all know how that story turns out. We're entering a new era of programmable money, and it's very exciting, but it's also a little bit scary. Cryptocurrencies can be used for legal transactions, just like cash is used for crime in the world today. When all of our transactions are online, what does that mean for surveillance? Who can see what we do? Who's advantaged in this new world and who isn't? Will I have to start to pay for things that I didn't have to pay for before? Will we all become slaves to algorithms and utility functions? All new technology comes with trade-offs. The internet brought us a lot of ways, also greatly increased productivity. Mobile phones are annoying because they make me feel like I have to stay connected to work all the time, but they also help me stay connected to friends and family. The new sharing economy is going to eliminate some jobs, but it's also going to create new flexible forms of employment. With programmable money, we decouple the need for large, trusted institutions from the architecture of the network. And this pushes innovation in money out to the edges where it belongs. Programmable money democratizes money. And because of this, things are going to change and unfold in ways that we can't even predict. Thank you.
Awesome. Fantastic. I believe, yes. I hope I think the internet was a bit stable. Just cuts off once. I hope we get a clearer picture of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, from that video from TED show. Amazing analysis there. Now, one of the things that I got from this video, if you got that too, is that we are at the early stage of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Just like, yes, you can watch this video again on YouTube channel. You can get the entire video we just played. Okay. Now, we currently are of what the technology of cryptocurrency, of blockchain technology. When the first, earlier today or so, I was watching Tesla, a movie called Tesla, introducing a renowned scientist called Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was the the man behind the invention of alternating current. You know, when Thomas Edison invented the direct current, it was a massive technology. A lot of hardware were built, machines, but direct currents couldn't transmit electricity for over long distances. So maybe between the entire Awolowo, we have like 10 power stations that generates direct current. So every street will be having power station. Everywhere will be clogged with power station, you know. But this guy from Croatia had this incredible imagination, was just so super excited with how do we turn the waste that comes from direct current into alternative current. People talk, his teachers called him mad, that this is, you're mad. Don't even worry about, you are completely mad. You cannot make it happen. I think that's the person that Elon Musk named his electric car with Tesla. You know, he named it after Tesla Nikola. Now, but this guy fought his way, almost had a nervous breakdown, traveled all the way to America to meet Thomas Edison, who was his mentor. He was at the time he had at the age of 26. Thomas Edison was already an established man. Thomas Edison rejected his offer. He said, I mean, he thought, I'm a businessman. This idea is fantastic. He employed him for a while, but he couldn't let that idea sell. So someone else, another investor, took him, signed a deal with him, and that's how alternative current came to existence. And that company dwarfed Thomas Edison's company because that was the end of direct current in terms of distribution. We only have direct current now in batteries and the other stuff. So when a new technology comes up like that, and it's only guys who have ego's eyes that could perceive, oh, this is where the world is going to, you know. So guys, if you are joining me for the first time, or you are still undecided regarding this opportunity, or you are part of it, but you are just in depth just for the money, you are not really looking at the long term. I mean, a time is coming, and not very long from now, when all payments will be crypto. All payments, all those, every country, every government. You heard that video? It says democratization of what? Of money. Money, democracy has come to the point of money, where everybody's in charge of their resources. Nobody to monitor your money or whatever. We are in that era already. We are at the beginning stage of that era. So the advantage for us now is that we have the internet. We are not limited any longer with the internet. The information, this video I just played for you was since July 2016. That TED show was held July 2016. I wish I've watched it that time. You know, I would have a better view on Bitcoin and taken better steps. You know, so guys, I want to show you. I want to introduce to you Platin Coin. Platin Coin is the next level, the next step ahead of what? Bitcoin. Facebook was not the first social media website. There were sites like High Five. There were sites like MySpace, Friendster, and the likes. But Facebook took social media to the short. They weren't called social media then. They were just, I don't know what they were just called connect, just connect. There was even a site called Nigerian Connect, and there's Nigerian Connect, there's Nigerian Connected. All of them, they just lost their vision. They threw the idea. That was when even Facebook had not even showed up. So guys, such kind of inefficiencies in this country. Yes, Yewande is laughing. Okay, we are back. Now, I want to share the video quickly. Now, this is the CEO of Platin Coin. Yeah, he's going to talk. He's a German, and his English is amazing. I mean, he's just learning English, so please bear with all of us. But just make sure you get the message.
Only for you, because we have a cheeky and brave strategy in front of us. We have four only for you, because we have a cheeky and brave strategy in front of us. We have 4 months in front of us in which we have to win the battle. Because yes, it's a real battle on the market where all the cryptocurrencies goes down, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, all of them goes down, and we rises like a rocket because we have a cool strategy, we have a cool technology, we have a beautiful community, the best community in the world, and because we keep together, we believe in each other, and we know that we will win, that our product is really cool, that our technology is the best, we have a really infrastructure behind it. Our coin will be the leader on the market. That's my promise on you. We need now little bit time. 4 months we take us for this special business strategy. We took us 4 months. We stay away from all exchanges and rise our course just in the sky. I personally want to know how high we can go. 50 euro, 200 euro, 500 euro, 1,000 euro, what is our maximum, and I believe we don't have any. We have the best coin on the market, and now it's time to prove this, to prove to the whole world that we have the best coin on the market. We need the visibility, we need the strongest. We press, we will dominant, we will be cheeky and not arrogant, but dominant. We will show our power, see what we can do together. And now we come in May. I will stay on the stage. You will be there in the hall, and you will look at me, and I will show you how strong we really are. Believe me, you don't really understand in which company you are now, in which company you followed days and months before. We are not the same like a year ago. We are stronger and faster growing like ever before, and that's only the beginning. We will show the whole world how strong we really are, how cool our projects, and I promise you, in May we come with 5, not only with these 4 exchanges where we are now, we come with 5, 6, 7 with top exchanges. HitBTC already listed, sent our approved that they will list our MI for sure. They have seen our technology, they proved all PLC secure box, our blockchain, said, wow, you guys, you're crazy.
Okay. You just heard from the CEO of Platin Coin, a revolutionary cryptocurrency that is changing the game in the industry. Guys, if you don't have Platin Coin as we speak, immediately we finish this video, reach out to me or the person that Okay. Yeah. So Platinum is launching its MasterCard by May. And by that launch, it's possible to move your coin from your wallet into what the MasterCard. And also by by that time, we are also launching the Platinum Coin Marketplace. Marketplaces like Amazon, where you can do shopping, you can pay with Platinum Coin. Right now, okay, Mr. Luwole, thanks for joining us. Good to have you on the show today. Now, we are right now as we speak. Platinum is already being tested, has already been where you can make a payment. This technology is working, and it's going to be the first cryptocurrency that is fully regulated. Now they are working. They've already built their own exchange, something like a Binance, Bittrex, and the others. And this exchange will allow other cryptocurrencies to pay with Platinum, thereby increasing visibility for Platinum Coin. So guys, there's so much around Platinum. I'm not even talk about currency messenger, a messenger that allows you to transfer money. Imagine you are able to transfer money with WhatsApp. You want to pay your school fees of your son or your daughter abroad, or you want to receive money instead of Western Union money transfer. Instantly, you can get paid with a messenger. You can, yes, it's working now. You can actually download it on your Play Store or App Store. ELVN, yes, go on Play Store. You can download it right now. And if you don't have coin, you can reach out to me. I can sell some coin for you if you want to buy some coin. Now, but the best way to get involved right now is to be a minter, because we see have an opportunity window for you to become a minter. And by being a minter, you are literally printing money. Guys, I just imagine that this knowledge we have now, it was available 10 years ago when Bitcoin started, that we are able to be part of the early movers. Today, that wipe poverty out of Nigeria, totally out of Africa. Imagine if only 10,000 or 20,000, 100,000 Nigerians invested 100 naira each. Every of that 100,000 Nigerians will be worth over 2 billion naira. Just 100,000, 100 naira. Just imagine. So guys, we are talking about, and you want to get started, call the person that introduced you to this show tonight. Tell the person, I'm ready to get started. I want to start minting my own money. And if you are indecisive, you are in between decision, I will. Water will soon pass Gary, because there is heavy hardship coming. There is heavy hardship coming, and it has no respect for anybody. If you don't arrange your priorities right now, it's better to invest in Platinum Coin than to pay your rent. It's a smarter thing to do than to pay your children's school fees. You think I'm talking nonsense. I'm telling you for real. The hardship that is going to hit the world is going to be very terrible. But you can take yourself out when your money is digitally in the cloud. Your money is not affected by any given economy. Those that acquired Bitcoin 10 years ago, their monies are not affected by the Nigerian economy, are not affected by the economy of America. It's just a global cryptocurrency. All the economies of the world cannot be crashing at the same time. There must always be some. So when your money is totally when you have digital money, it's not connected to any currency, any country, then you are shielded from the economic woes of that country. So guys, I'm so glad that the internet is a bit stable right now. So that's why I'm just rushing it. So guys, you want to get started, you want to be part of this opportunity. Tomorrow is the final day of the show. Still have a lot of things cooked up for you. I just pray the internet to cooperate so I can be a little bit relaxed and and do what I need to do. So guys, I won't say more than this. This is the best opportunity ever. I have some few folks online here who have been part of the show, who have been part of Platinum Coin for a while. So I'm going to allow them to share their testimony. Have they made money? Have they made money since they joined? What is their experience? Now, please, I will start with anybody that want to share testimony. Just wave your hand. Just hit the button there, and I would like to share so that other people can hear your testimony. It's not just about favor talking. Thank you, Mark Pius, joining us on YouTube. Thank you so much, Mr. Lawrence, Engineer Lawrence Talkbear. Thank you so much for being part of the show on YouTube. Pastor Yomi, thank you for staying on all this right now. Question: if you have a question, if you have testimony, please go ahead and ask your question. Don't be, my people used to say where I come from, they say, don't they take shame because of shame of darkness, the peace for inside house, say because there are nights don't reach, darkness don't reach, you not peace of body. No, you go outside the door and in those days when you don't have we're not living inside the, I believe people like light to understand that parable. Okay, so, we come from those areas where toilet is always outside. So for us, I get better, like maybe you want to not understand. Do you understand? I don't think so. She didn't understand. All right, guys. Question? Yes. I'm not hearing you. Yes. Ask your question and testimonies. I want to quickly so that others can see, others can hear. It's not just about favor. Who is sharing? Who is asking? Where is Luko G? I thought I saw you just now. It's testimony. Have you made money from Platinum Coin? How much have you made? What have you enjoyed in this business? When did you get started? How much did you buy the coin? What's the value for coin today? Yes, just tell us. Yes, who's sharing? Okay, Esther is trying to say something. Yes, go ahead, Esther.
Hi, good evening, sir. My apologies, I just joined.
Yeah, evening.
My apologies, I just joined in from Wallace Group. I have a few questions. What's the list? What's the investment categories for the Platinum Coin?
Okay, good question. Now, she's asking a question. Let me share the screen quickly. What's the least amount of money you can invest in Platinum Coin minting? Okay, what's the least amount you can invest in Platinum Coin minting? I'm sharing my screen right now. I'll scroll. Just take a look at it. The least investment you can do with Platinum Coin is called Basic Minter. Now, the highest one is Platinum Minter. The lowest one is Basic Minter. The starter Minter is no longer available. So it starts from here. And that's 134,000 Naira. 134,000 Naira. The medium Minter is 267,500. Plus Minter is 535,000 Naira. Now, if you buy this between now and the 20th of February, which is a few days from now, 5 days from now, you are going to get 2 starter pack as a reward, as a gift added to what you purchase. If you do plus Minter, you are going to get 2 of these starter pack added to what you purchase. Now, the next one there is Pro Minter, which is 1.3375 million. If you purchase this one, you're going to get 4 of the starter pack added to what you purchase. Now, next one there is Premium Minter. Premium Minter is 2.675 million. If you purchase this, you're going to get 7 starter pack added to this. You're also going to get a golden ticket to our global event that is taking place in Czech Republic, Prague, May 18th this year. You're also going to get a free secure box that will allow you to mint money for the next 20 years. Our patented Platinum secure box. It's a hope combo. If you decide to buy Platinum Minter right now, between now and the 20th of February, a few days from now, 5 days from now, you are going to get 15 starter pack added to it. You are going to get VIP ticket, platinum ticket to Prague, Czech Republic. You are also going to get the PLC secure box that will allow you to mint money for the next 20 years. Okay? So, Esther, did you get that? I don't know if she's still on.
Did? Yes, I did.
Okay,
yes, I did.
I guess she did. I don't know. Sometimes.
Yes, I did. I can hear you. So for signing up for the, I'm sorry again, I'm asking because I missed some part of the meeting. So signing up for the least package, the one you talked about, the one that is 107, 134 rather, 134.
Go ahead.
What benefit does it come with?
Yeah. Okay, let me share it again. Now, if you decide to buy basic Minter, now you at the moment you get 1.75 platinum coin every month. 1.75 platinum coin every month. It's withdrawable. You can spend it if you like. In 3 years, you have gotten a total of 63, because it's a 3 years contract, that's 6 months. You would have gotten total of 1.75 times 36 will give you 63 platinum coin in 3 years. Now, according to the video we just watched, platinum coin in the next 1-2 years would have been more than $1,000 per coin. So assuming it gets to that point of $1,000 in 3 years, for example, that means your investment of $134,000 will be worth $63,000, which is like 22 million naira. So that's the potential of this particular investment. Oh, goodness. That's the potential of what? This particular investment. Okay? So you want to take full advantage of this investment. All you need now is, I hope that is clear.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. I want somebody else is asking some question. Yes, if you're on YouTube, you can still go ahead and ask questions. No, nothing stops you from asking questions. On YouTube, I thought somebody was stretching their hand. Let me see what's going on YouTube. Yes, testimony. Tunji Davis, thanks for joining us on YouTube. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, question, testimonies. Okay, please, should I be calling you guys to share testimony? I don't seem to understand. Which one is Ambassador like now? I don't know which you have 2 radio stations, 2 stations here. Okay, I'm thinking his volume is not up. Okay. Okay, guys. Yes, Yewande, can you tell us a bit about your experience Platinum Coin so far? Oh, goodness. don't know what's going on with Ayewi's connection. Okay, go ahead.
Pastor Favor.
Can you speak up?
Yeah, I can, and I can hear you very well. But good evening,
Okay,
everyone.
go ahead.
I got started with Platinum Coin in 2017, about summer period, and I got to buy, one Platinum Coin at 40 cents. That's just about 2 years ago. Not yet 2 years.
40 cents.
40 cents, yes. And today, really, I've made quite some money in Platinum Coin. And you know that Pastor Favor, I have a soft spot for Platinum Coin. It's a coin for me that comes across, it's very simple to understand. Its simplicity was the first thing that, caught my own attention. And then because of the visionary leadership that we also have in Platinum Coin, I am also, I'm all in as far as Platinum Coin is concerned. There's no doubt there's so much money to be made in Platinum Coin. I'm saying this for the benefit of those who are yet to come to a precise decision whether they want to come on board or not. Platinum Coin, for me, is going to be a utility coin. It's a coin that is coming from an organization that knows exactly where they're going, and they know just step by step how they're going to get to where they're going. It's not, like you always say, it's not a panya kind of business, it's straightforward, easy to understand, and you don't need to be an IT guru to mine Platinum Coin. Right. You don't need to be a fantastic, computer wizard, something like that. You don't need to be. All you need to do, once you can operate an Android phone, honestly, then you have you're very well positioned to make money in Platinum Coin. You don't have to be also an online juggernaut, gymnast to appreciate what we're talking about. You only need to come to an appreciation of your financial position. That's okay, and then come to a full understanding that where you are is really is not where you truly ought to be. Now, this is an opportunity. It's a fantastic opportunity. Everybody can partake of it. You don't have to be very well educated. No, you only need, once you can operate a mobile phone, an Android phone, I think you can do this. If I can do it as a woman, then I don't think there's any good reason for anybody out there not to partake in Platinum Coin. If you are participating in any type of cryptocurrency and you are yet to mine Platinum Coin, you are yet to become a partner with Platinum Coin, as far as I'm concerned, you haven't just gotten started. It's a lovely opportunity, and for me, the time is really now. Thank you, Pastor Favor.
Thank you so much, Yewande, for that insightful contributions. Now, we have Ambassador Light. I don't know if it's really on, but I'm seeing two of it now. Okay, hi, your body's checking up. Okay, so that one is counterfeit. Okay. All right. Good evening, Ambassador. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't seem to hear you.
Hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
Oh, your voice is on the other side. Are you using Spirit?
Of course. No, this is time to enter Spirit. We have 4 months to hit it, so we need to enter Spirit right now.
I know. I'm hearing your voice on one channel. On that channel is in your face.
The multi-channels guy.
Multi-channel.
The time is now.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
All right.
Tell us your experience with Platinum Coin.
I'm really angry that I am not really interested in sharing testimony, but since you called me by name, I just have to. The story of Platinum Coin is a story that we cannot finish telling because not any exaggeration, just because of what we have enjoyed in it from the blast. And I really want to salute the leadership of the Platinum Coin, Mr. Alex Ryan. I am amazed about that man who who couldn't speak English with us last year, February, when you Pastor River organized a launching meeting in Lagos. And the same person is speaking English now because of his love and his heart for the community, the English-speaking community. Now, for me,
That's right.
July 2017, we all joined it and started running with it. From that time to now, I checked my account today. I've actually made over 11,000 euros from that.
11. Oh, slow down. He has made 11,000 euro. Guys, are you guys hearing that? Between July, I don't want to calculate July because you guys are not doing anything then. Between February 2018.
Yeah, sometimes you launch it.
And now, Ambassador Light has made 11,000 euros. We're talking about something close to almost 6 million naira. Gazuza Kozo.
Malaysia, you know one.
Honorable, where is Malaysia, Rwanda, Madagascar?
Where is Honorable? I thought I saw him.
Honorable.
I can't see him again. I'm not seeing this yet.
Maybe NEPA is taking a toll on him.
Okay. Nepal light. Okay. Yes, go on. You say I made 11,000 euro from the business. That's from the business, so not from your coin.
No. The coins is just bought me. Coin is just, it just bought me right there. This is not just testimony for only Ambassador Lights. Of course, I know also the team leader, national leader, Pastor Favor, who has made beyond that, probably maybe even double that. And my team leader in Benin too has same testimony, made even over, I think, around that same amount, or maybe over that. So it's not a testimony for just one. My pastor, my bishop said,
yes,
if it is the truth, it works everywhere. If plastic on the way,
that's right.
It works everywhere. It works for our national leader, Pastor Favor. It has worked for me. It has worked for my team leader in Benin. It worked for Sister Yuandin and every other person. And we need to hit really hard, hearing from the CEO that we have 4 months. The guy is even passionate for us. 4 months to just hit it. And so I want to encourage everyone, please. This is not the time to analyze. This is not the time. That is one thing that God has helped me when I saw cryptocurrency through Pastor Favor, and I jumped into it because of I trusted him. If I had analyzed it, only God knows where I would have been right now. That is something that is better not even imagine. So if you are listening to me, you're hearing my voice from wherever, on the YouTube, on Facebook, on Zoom Live, please don't analyze the opportunity. Jump into it. Like I've always said, it's easy for you to forgive yourself because you're not aware of Bitcoin when it started.
That's right.
Can you really forgive yourself about Platinum if it works and you are not there? You've not gotten a pie according to Platinum community. They say, how much of this pie were you able to get? If you didn't get from the pie, come on, I'm really sorry. So let me draw the curtain here so I don't take the whole of time. Thank you so much, Pastor Favor, for this great opportunity, for your prophetic insight.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Lighter.
Thank you so much for not missing this.
Fantastic insight there. 11,000 in about 12 months in this business. That is not beans and we know the minimum wage in Nigeria. If you want to make 11,000 euros, that's the salary of bank managers. In short, with a lot of stress. I may not look at bank manager with a lot of stress. But we see just relax and the money is just dropping. Yeah, I see that Esther is very good.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Esther.
Okay, yes. So I have a question for the last speaker. Like I said, my apologies. I joined the meeting late, so I may not remember. I did miss some part of your presentation. He said he's made the money he mentioned, 11,600 euros. He made it from where? Because he was quite unclear. If is it that he made it in terms of the value of the currency increasing, or he made it from I wasn't clear or clarified on how he made that money from. And also to you, Favor, are there other ways of, I mean, what are the opportunities in the business beyond just buying the coin and sitting and waiting it to become the next big coin? And then I also, like, other concern is also, I am not much into cryptocurrency, but these are also mere speculations, I guess. I'm going to talk like a layman here. These are mere speculations. So say, for example, I think that the opportunity you're offering us is something like, let's say 10 years ago when people came up with Bitcoin. So the people that got into that opportunity are the people smiling today, right? So is it that what are the because there are so many coins in the market. So what is the probability that this platinum coin is actually the next coin after Bitcoin in terms of the coin that would I don't know, that will make wave war. Yeah.
Now, every good question. Thank you so much. Let me just come in, then I'll like to answer his question. Now, Platin Coin, the CEOs of Platin Coin, the founders of Platin Coin, they sat down together and say, okay, what is the best way to explode the market capitalization of cryptocurrency? They thought it through and came up with the idea that the best way to do that is to bring in social media into cryptocurrency, because everyone, and to make cryptocurrency simple. The truth is, the problem of cryptocurrency is adoption. If there is no way for people, if there's no adoption, there will not be progress in cryptocurrency usage. So there must be adoption of cryptocurrency for it to be useful. Even Bitcoin has not gotten the breakthrough in adoption. Talk about adoption, I mean, the ability to be for it to be used anywhere and easily. Now it's still much easier for me to use my ATM card to make payments or using cash to make payments than to use Bitcoin, because it's still very clumsy. But you agree with me, we have more people who are on social media than people who have a bank account. So Platin Coin says we are going to create a system where we are going to attract people naturally. Imagine you are using a messenger like Facebook Messenger, and you are able to easily, the way you send hello, hi, you are able to use that same method and you send money to somebody without struggling to know what is their bank account or whatever it is, and you are able to send the money instantly. So Platin Coin has successfully introduced cryptocurrency into social media. That is one big plus that even Telegram, that was struggling to do, Telegram have collected billions of dollars from ICOs that people have paid, yet they have not been able to implement it. Platin Coin has done it in less than 2 years of its existence, and it was part of their entry plan. And that is just the first point. They are also launching the beta version of their marketplace, something like Amazon. So it's not only when we go to the exchange to spend cryptocurrency that we should be able to use cryptocurrency. We need to be able to use cryptocurrency to pay for regular goods and services. And for that to happen, there must be infrastructure. So Platin Coin is focused on building infrastructure that will support day-to-day use of cryptocurrency. So when that infrastructure is built, there'll be mass exodus of people into cryptocurrency. And in this case, Platin Coin. So right now, Platin Coin is practically the best cryptocurrency in the market. If you watch it, when my Bitcoin is collapsing or falling in price, the other Ethereum, the other ones, they're also going the same direction, but not Platin Coin. Platin Coin is driven clearly by different fundamentals. Go to the market, it's on CoinMarketCap, you can see that. So we are confident. We are very confident that after the first decade, in this second decade, definitely, if cryptocurrency is making progress, there must be another coin that will clearly chart a new course that will bring about mass adoption globally. Okay, I don't know if I help you out there. Now, talking about yes, Ambassador Light, he was asking that money you made, how did you make it? And I don't know if you can hear me. This thing is
all right. Madam Esther, okay, maybe she pray that she's hearing me. You know, in every business, there's what we call
go ahead.
There's what we call capital gains and cash flow. And you must understand that, for example, buying a package in plastic coin and wait for it to increase, or some of us started from the beginning, not even now. Anybody that is coming right now is a child born induces it, because you're actually buying at a very reduced price at the back of it and selling high in the public market. So that is capital gains, that you buy low and you wait for it to increase, you say. Now, the cash flow side of every business is, for me, is also much important. So that is the side of it, or we call it the business side of it, or we call it the network marketing side of the business. It happens in every business. You know, a plastic can say, hey, tell the good news of our company to your friends, to your loved ones, to your family, and we'll reward you for doing that. So what it simply means is not enough to buy shares of Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank also give you the opportunity to tell somebody to open an account and we'll reward you for that. So we have that same platform with Plastic Coin, and that is the site I made the 11,000 euro plus from. So it's from the network marketing side of the business, or we call it the cash flow side of the business. And which other name like call it right now. So I think that enter enough. I don't know if Madam Esther has a question. For me, I need to put her this thing so that in case she's asked question in the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much, Ambassador Light. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. I don't know if Esther is still online, but I'm seeing that you're not, it's not allowing me to.
Yes, I'm still online.
Are you with me?
I'm online, yes.
Now, just to summarize what Ambassador Light just said, I guess that he made the money from the MLM side, the network marketing side. Now, he bought Platinum Coin at the rate of 50 cents or 60 cents, if I'm not mistaken. And now the coin is $27. Let me assume that he invested $500 and he bought it at 50 cents. That would have allowed him to buy 1,000 platinum coins. Let me assume that that's what he bought. As at today, at $27, that coin is worth $27,000. So what is coin, investment in the coin is worth more than even the bought 1,000 coins at the rate of 50 cents in 2017. That would be worth $27,000 as at today. Okay, so you can make money from the coin. There's a space for you to be an investor, and also there's a space for you to be a business person. You can join and you just invest and go to sleep and be a secret agent, and a few years later, you can just get your coin out there and make your money. You can also, in the interim, go about referring others. You make up to Latin coin to mint Latin. I have somebody who joined. I met on the wave. I traveled to Uyo. That was in October. I was traveling from Uyo to, there was no flight coming back. So I was traveling from Uyo to Port Harcourt, and I was in the car with a lady. And we're talking, and I talked about Platin coin. She got interested, joined November. Between December and today, we're doing the calculations of what she has made in the business. She had made close to 6 million naira from just the marketing. Now she started with 53,500 naira. She didn't have any money. She said she was broke. She just managed to start with that money. She has bought the second highest package of 2.something million already. From the networking, she made so much money. She has invested. Her investment is close to 7 million. Close to 6 million, yes, that's around that. You know, because she decided to do the marketing, made a lot of money in 3 months or less than 3 months. So you can make that happen for yourself too. Okay. I don't know if you're satisfied. Are you?
Yes, I am. So follow-up question. So
are you with me, Esther?
right now hello? Yes, so follow-up question. Right now the registration is 134 for that, the minting side you talked about. So if you're bringing somebody into the business, what do you get paid as your referral bonus for bringing the person?
Okay, there's a lot of money to make. Now, if you refer somebody who buys basic minter, for example, you get 10% of the amount there. If you're somebody who buys medium minter, you get 10%. If you refer somebody that buys plus minter and above, you get 20%. So you get 200 something euro. 200 euro, that's it. Yeah, you get 1,000, almost 1,700 or 800 euro or thereabout. Yeah, you get 20%. So you get 20% from plus minter and above. These two packages, you get 10%. Anybody that buys that. And the company also pays you 11th level deep. That means if you decide, 1 minute. Okay. I'm trying to connect, but now, if I do and somebody gets that person referred so he pays you level. Okay, guys, for the part of the show today. For the show tonight, appreciate your time always. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know if Esther got the answers.
Yes, I did.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, Mr. Wale, thank you for being part of the show today. Now, there's multiple payments you can get. Platinum allows you to earn up to 11th level deep. The first person you sign up, you get between 10 and 20%, depending on the package you buy. You also make money when when you're first down line, the first somebody, you make 4%. Tomorrow, I will going to break down, by God's grace this time tomorrow, I'm going to break down the marketing side. So make sure you're part of the show tomorrow. I'm going to break down the marketing side. 9 p.m. at the time. I'm going to go down full on the marketing side of Platin Coin, how you can make real serious money, how you can make 11,000 euro like Ambassador Light, and the others who have made so much money in this business. All right. So thank you so much for being part of the show. Appreciate the time. Everyone who has talked.
Which of the
time. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for being part of the show. I appreciate your time. You have an amazing time. Oluwale, Light Jeremiah, Abraham Daniel, Pastor Yomi. Thank you so much for being part of the show, all through, and all my folks on YouTube. Yes, Mr. Tunji, it's not too late. You can come on board. Then you can just reach out to me. My number is right there on the YouTube video. Just get to the YouTube video there and reach out to me on WhatsApp right away. Let's get you started. You can invest right away. Super excited to get you started. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Bye-bye for now.